What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the show today. My name is Russell Scott. In today's video, we're going to be talking all about the new Bose QC45's, and I'm going to tell you everything you need to know to make a decision to see if these are the right headphones for you. Alright, so I have owned these headphones for the last 2 months, and I think I've spent enough time with them that I can give you guys an informed review, tell you what I like about them, what I don't, and whether or not you should buy them. So just a little bit of an overview. These are Bluetooth wireless noise canceling headphones from Bose. They're $329, which is not cheap by any means. And these 45's are the successors to the 35's, which ran from 2016 to 2021, a 5-year production run, which honestly is a long time. Now this is the 6th rendition of these headphones, and they've been doing great, they've been selling great, and Bose is going to keep making them until people stop buying them. Now the newest, most notable changes over the last year's model is going to be the USB Type-C charging port and the active aware mode that they added in addition to the noise canceling. So right out of the box, you guys get a really nice carrying case, a USB Type-C charging cable, a 3.5 to 2.5 millimeter headphone jack, and obviously you get the headphones. Now let's start with the things that I like about these headphones. First off, if you're looking at these headphones, they sound amazing. Anything that Bose makes just sounds amazing. They've been known for making great audio products for like the last 50 years. So let's talk about the battery life. It lasts 24 hours off a single 2.5-hour charge, and you can even get a 3-hour charge off of a 15-minute top off is what they're calling it. Now in my experience, I've been using these every day for the last 2 months, and a charge usually lasts me about a week. Now I use these whenever I go to the gym, if I'm studying, if I'm watching YouTube videos, if I'm editing YouTube videos. A normal week for me is what will run these things dry, and then I gotta charge them. But like I said, that 15-minute top off is great to be used in a pinch. Like say if I'm going to the gym and I forgot to charge these, I can plug them in real quick while I'm changing my clothes, getting my pre-workout ready, getting the truck started up, and by the time that's over, I can have 3 hours of charge ready to rock and roll on these headphones. Now the noise canceling is awesome. If I'm in a situation where I'm studying, I don't want to hear ambient noise like the television on in the background, my wife talking to the dogs barking, things like that. These work great, and it's exactly what we know from Bose in the past, building on it, making even a better product now. Now they've added something called the active aware mode. Now that's not new technology. My AirPod Pros actually have that, but what happens is the headphones amplify the sound around you and play them through the speakers in case you need to be aware of your surroundings. Say you're running on the street, you're riding the bike, and there's a car behind you honking its horn. If you have this on, you're actually going to be able to hear it. And I could see it being useful in other situations if you're with your kids and you need to hear if they're calling your name, but you still want to listen to your music. It's definitely a nice addition that I like to see. And before, you would basically have to turn off the noise cancellation. You might even pull one of the ear cups off of your ears so you can hear the ambient noise around you. Definitely a big upgrade on these 45's, and I like to see it. Now, just like always, the quality is there with build construction. You got some really nice soft cups that go on your ears and a nice soft headband. Makes it so that you can wear these things for a long time and it's not going to hurt. And another thing that I love about these is you can connect to 2 different devices. So say if I'm sitting here at my iMac, I want to have my phone connected too, so in case I get a text or a call, I'm not going to miss it if I'm not paying directly close attention to my phone. And one pretty cool thing is it'll tell you what you're connected to. So if I connect to my iMac, it'll say connected to Russell's iMac or connected to Russell's iPhone. It's almost kind of like a Siri inside of the headphones, and that'll actually tell you your battery percentage whenever you fire these things up. It'll say, hey, we're at 20%. We're at 50%. Hey, we're at 10%. It's time to charge. Make sure you're charging. And I'll tell you that probably after about 10 minutes so that these things don't die on you before you know it. Oh, and my last thing that I love about these is they will fold up really nicely, like just like this. So the cool thing about that is it lets the carrying case be smaller in footprint because these things can fold up real nice just like that. All right, so some things I don't really like about this. I wear these a lot when I work out, and these aren't technically a sport headphone. They're not really meant for that, but I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that buy these types of headphones and work out in them. Your ears are gonna get sweaty. This, I'm not gonna say it creates an airtight seal around your head, but my ears sweat a lot more, even more than the rest of my body sweats, just because it's hot in there. There's no air movement, so anytime I take these off, there's always some condensation, a little bit of wetness, some sweat around these ear cups, which honestly makes me a little bit nervous to see how long that they're gonna last before they break down. But over the last 2 months, I can say there hasn't been any breakdown yet. With working out every day, 5 times a week at least, they're doing great. So one more thing on the list that I don't like about this is the price, $329. That's not cheap. That's not just money that you just go out and just say, oh, I want a pair of these headphones, let me get this. You think about this, you watch reviews like this, you spend hours and hours deciding if you want to get this, or you're just rich and you just buy them and you don't care. But the way that I look at this is these things are going to last me the next 5 years until the QC55s come out. And I could either buy a pair of these for that price, or I could buy a $100 pair of headphones that might only last me a year, 2 years, and by the end of it, I'm gonna have spent more money on a cheaper pair of headphones that didn't meet my expectations as well. Now, something worth mentioning if you're looking to get into a pair of over-the-ear headphones, these things are big, they're bulky. I mean, they're slim for being over-the-ear headphones, but they're still bigger and bulkier than, say, a pair of AirPods. And I find myself having to plan to take these with me or plan to wear them. And for example, it's either I'm throwing them in my backpack and taking them with me to work, I'm throwing them in my gym bag to take them to the gym. It's not like a pair of AirPods where I can just throw those in my pocket, and if I need them, great, I have them. If I don't, it's not that big of a deal. They're just in my pocket and I barely even noticed they're there. So just know that these things are going to be a little bit more cumbersome. And like I said, you're going to have to plan to take these with you, unless you just throw them in the back of your truck and take them wherever you want to go, and you're always going to have them. Now, one test that I use with all of my technology, all of my devices, anything that I usually spend a little bit more money on, that tells me how much I like them or use them or want to keep them around, is if these things got lost or stolen or they broke, how long and how likely am I to replace them? And I can say without a doubt, if these things broke, if they got lost or they got stolen, I'd have a new pair tomorrow. If you have the money, go for them. They're a great investment. They sound great. You're not going to be disappointed. If you don't have the money for them, save up till you get the money for them. On that note, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one real soon. Peace.